Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today I'm going to be reviewing a new thermometer, and INKBIRD was kind enough to send me this Bluetooth / 5G Wi-Fi thermometer, and the model of it is the IBT-26S. All right, we're going to get this thing unboxed. I'm going to talk a little bit about it, and then I'm going to take this baby outside and we're going to shove these probes in some meat. All right, I'll bring it down and let's get right to the unboxing. All right, here you go, everybody. Let's get this baby opened up, and I have my cheat sheet of notes to give you all the particulars in case I forget about it. All right, first of all, let's get the box open. And of course you have a user manual, and trust me, you probably won't even need this because everything that controls this will be on the app that you have to download for your phone. And in order to download the app for your phone, I think they do have it in here as well. Yes. Scan that QR code right there, or it is also on the outside of the box right here. The app will control all the functions of this. I've already downloaded the app and have linked this display to the app, so I didn't have to waste a lot of time showing you how to do that. Downloading the app and getting this connected to the app is super simple. INKBIRD makes it super simple for you to do. Anybody that isn't good with technology can definitely pair this to that after downloading the app. All right, let's get this thing out of the box here. As you can see, this is a beautiful piece of machinery. I'm already in love with this thing. As soon as I took this out of the box and did all the pairing up and all that stuff, this is a beautiful piece of machinery. You got the gold trim around it. Very nice to handle. It's a nice size. And the back of it is magnetic, so you can stick it to your grill, smoker, wherever you need to be. And the display, first of all, let's peel this off. And let's turn it on. You just got to hold the button down. And that turns on. I know there's a lot of glare, but this is a crisp, clear display. You can also turn the brightness of the display up or down depending on if you're an outdoor bright light, or if your smoke is continuing into the nighttime, you can also turn this display up with a higher brightness. All right, we'll put that down there for now, and we'll unbox the rest of the goodies here. Comes with this box of accessories. I will open this up and show you what's in it. Get that out of the way. You're going to get your Type-C charging cord. This does take no batteries. This is fully rechargeable. You will get 2 probe mounts. And you will also get 4 very nice thermometers. I like how they have the metal on the edge here, which is very nice. And just a very, very nice probe. You do have this plastic tip on here. Make sure you do remove those before you cook with it. You don't want to get that stuck in your food, but they are pretty easy to see. Just remember to take them off. Okay, this thermometer comes with 6 ports on it. You have 3 on this side, and you have 3 on this side. One of the ports is labeled oven, which would be your temperature inside your oven if you're using it in the oven, or the temperature inside your grill or your smoker. So they give you 4 probes, but there's 6 spots. So you could buy a couple extra probes if you wanted to and have fully 6 probes. I'm just going to use the 4 for right now, and I will probably use 1 for the oven. So that leaves me with 3 to monitor whatever type of meat I'm cooking. Okay, let me go over the particulars real quick, and we'll get this synced up to the app, and I will show you what that's all about. First of all, this is the first food thermometer with 5G. It's got a 5G chip. It has way faster speed than the competitors, and it has a lower latency. Now, what that means is the temperature, as it changes on here, is going to simultaneously change to the temperature that's showing on the app. Almost instantaneous. That's what they mean by that. It talks about the champagne gold and rectangular display frame, which I did show you that. It has a 2-in-1 for more practical, more convenient, and more stable connection. Like I told you at the beginning, it connects to your Bluetooth, and it will also connect to your 5G or Wi-Fi in your home. Now, connecting it to your Wi-Fi in your home means that, say you have to run out of the house while you're smoking, you have to go to the store, you have to go pick up another ingredient that you forgot, which I do quite a bit. You will be able to monitor the temperature of your meat while you're on the go and away from the house. Now, if you're using the Bluetooth, obviously you're bound to a certain area, to your home basically. But with Wi-Fi, you have the freedom to go wherever you need to go, because, you know, cooks, they take, sometimes you're 5 hours before you're even checking on them. So you have the store to run to or other things to do. You can definitely monitor your cook being connected to your Wi-Fi and watching the app on your phone. They said you can have up to 5 meat probes. You could actually use 6 if you didn't want to use 1 for the oven. So it's basically 6 probes, even though they only give you 4. Adjustable LCD backlit screen. I did talk about that before. You could raise the brightness during the day, or you can lower the brightness in the evening hours if you're still smoking way into the evening. It does have a real-time monitoring temperature chart. I will show you that in the app as we go along. And you can export it to a cloud. I don't do none of that crap. I don't export it to a cloud. I just use it for the cook that I'm cooking with, and that's good enough for me. But you do get to see that little graph going as your cook goes. It's pretty neat to see. It shows you how your cook's been cooking. And then again, key feature number 7, the all-in-one INKBIRD app. This INKBIRD app is so super easy to navigate through, and I'm going to show you that right now. Let me get the app fired up and get the thermometer paired to it, and we'll go from there. Okay, we got the thermometer on. I have the app pulled up. Let's get a thermometer in this thing. They come with these nice little ties you can roll your thermometer probes back up with, and keep them rolled up real nice. Kind of a little tricky to get off, but it works. There's one off. Okay, and it does come with a super long probe. There's the probe, and the wire goes for at least 4 to 5 feet. At least 4 to 5 feet. So good job, INKBIRD. Nice long probe wires. Okay, first off, we're going to take that tip off. That way we get a good reading. And we're going to plug this in to port number 1. And there you go. Right away, you're looking at 77 degrees. Okay, I got the app open, and after it is synced, you can see it is pretty much dead on. 76.3, 76.3. All right, we're going to go over some of these features here. First off, we're going to go into settings, and this is where you would configure your Wi-Fi setting. You have your Wi-Fi switch turned on or off. I have mine on. And you can also set it to automatically connect to your Wi-Fi when you do open the app. I have set mine to the 12-hour time. You could also do the 24-hour time if you like. This device, when you first turn it on, will be showing Celsius. Right here, you can change it from Celsius to Fahrenheit. There is an alarm for the device temperature, and you can also mute any of the warnings or any of the device warnings or temperature warnings, but I have mine off, obviously. They also have a temperature calibration section, which is, I think, if your temperature is showing a few degrees plus or minus on the probe, you can calibrate it here to bring it back down to a true setting. I don't think I'm going to have any problems with it. I think it's going to pretty much show what the meat is. And you have a backlight automatically turns off, or you can have your, this is where you would do your display brightness settings. You can raise it or lower it. Alarm interval, and about us. And that's pretty much your settings that you can do. Very simple, not very complicated at all. Now we'll go back, and this setting is where you can choose either beef, and they have presets in here. We'll just go to default right there. So beef they have defaulted at 160, lamb at 120, chicken at 165, and turkey at 165 as well. Now let's get back to the beef. You can also tell it rare, medium rare, and it'll adjust the temperature accordingly, and medium well. I like to do the custom, and then to do the custom value, you just turn this little wheel. Like the meat I'm going to be smoking today, I'm going to have it set at 110 degrees to pull off, and then finish it up a different way, obviously. And then you would just hit setup, and right here you have the temperature of the meat. Right now this is the temperature of the room, 76.3, and you have the highest temperature, and then the alarm will go off at 110 to wake you up. They also have a built-in timer. Obviously you don't cook or smoke food by time, it's always by temperature. Most of us have a timer on our phone if we need to set to come back in like 2, 3, 4, 5 hours for the grill, but it's nice that they put that on there. Let's go back. Okay, and right here is your flow chart. As you can see, the graph there goes up and down depending on what the temperature of the probe is, and this can all be saved onto the INKBIRD cloud. Like I said, I don't save anything on a cloud when I'm cooking. I just want that thing to tell me what the temperature of my meat is so I can pull it off at the right time. And I have total faith that this INKBIRD is going to allow me to do that. I am super excited to get using this. I'd love to look at this thing. The display is awesome, and I'm just super, super happy, and I can't wait to get going on this thing. All right, let's see if there's anything else on here. Let's go back. Like I said, we've set up this cook for beef. Obviously, you'd have your other probe 2, probe 3, probe 4, probe 5, and the oven/ambient temperature or inside temperature of your grill or smoker or oven. And up here it says I'm connected with Bluetooth and I am connected to Wi-Fi. You don't have to be connected to both. I'm just going to turn the Bluetooth off and stay connected to my Wi-Fi. So there you have it, everybody, on the new INKBIRD, and I can never remember this model, IBT-26S, the INKBIRD IBT-26S. We're going to take this, take it outside, cook a piece of meat on it. This is not a how-to cook video for food. This is all going to be about the INKBIRD. And let me tell you this, INKBIRD was kind enough to send me a second one so that I could give away one to you. All you have to do is leave a comment down in the comments. You will have to like or follow their Instagram page. I will leave a link down in the description. And in your comment below, all you have to do is say these words: I want that thermometer. However you have to leave a comment, whatever your comment is about, make sure you say, I want that thermometer. If you don't, I cannot enter you into the giveaway. All right, everybody, let's get outside and get this thing tested. Okay, it's time to get this meat on. I got on sale at the grocery store a little over 2-pound bottom round roast, and that's what we're going to use to test out this thermometer. That's a nice chunk of meat. We're going to be making beef sandwiches out of this. And this will be cooking at 225 until done. All right, let's get this probe inserted into the holder. This will measure the temperature right here at meat level. And I'm not going to worry about putting the ends through the hole in the smoker. I'm not going to get that critical today. We're just testing out this thermometer on a fabulous looking piece of meat. All right, we're going to insert one. Let's see, to the middle, about right there. And then we're going to insert another one. We'll keep them a little bit shorter, not to interfere with the other probe. We'll go about right there. Okay, let me spin you around and we'll get it hooked up to the thermometer. Okay, everything's nice and color-coded, so we're going to grab the oven one, or your grill or smoker temp probe, and we're going to insert it right there where it says oven. And I'm using the red one for that, obviously, you saw. So we'll put that in there. And right away, 94.4. And like I said, it is magnetic, but I'm going to be using the stand. And let's see, probe one, we're going to go left to right, like reading the book, so I can keep it straight. This will be probe one right here. Meat on this side, on the left-hand side of the roast, is 41.9 degrees. And for the probe on the right, we'll put that in probe number 2 slot. And right away it toggles back and forth. Probe 1, 42.1, probe 2, 44.8. All right, like I said, I'll show you. It is magnetic, and it's got a pretty strong magnet to it. But for my use today, I just need it laying up like that. And let me zoom in here so you can get a good look at what it's doing. There you go. Probe 1, 42.2. Probe 2, 45.2. I have the temperature set at 110, as you see, and the grill grate temperature, if you want to call that, at the smoker is 98.2. All right, I am going to get this grill cover shut, and we're going to get cooking this meat, and I'll bring you back periodically, and we'll check this thermometer. Okay, now I'm going to show you what the thermometer display does when you've reached your set temperature. This is just my alert temperature. I am cooking it to a higher temperature, but I want to show you what the display shows you as you've hit your pre-programmed temperature, which, if you remember, I pre-programmed mine to 110. So this is what it does. As you can see, probe 1 is 105.2, probe 2 is 112.8, which I've gone over the 110, and you can see the 110 with the cow flashing and alerting you that you have reached your 110, or in my case, have gone over. I just wanted to point that out, and I'll be back in a little bit. This thermometer, it is a wonderful piece of machinery that you can add to your barbecue tools. I totally love this INKBIRD thermometer. I'll leave an Amazon link down below. And let me tell you this, I suggest you go and get this. You need this thermometer in your barbecue arsenal. All right, everybody, the meat that I am cooking is done. And let me just say this, I am very happy and impressed at how this INKBIRD thermometer performed. It performed pretty close to temperature. The range of the thermometer was plus or minus 5 degrees, which is in a very acceptable range. All right, everybody, please go follow INKBIRD on Instagram and leave a comment below if you want to be entered into the giveaway. And don't forget to use the words, "I want that thermometer." Anybody new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button, ringing the bell for notifications. And I appreciate everybody watching this video. And remember, as I always say, if I can cook it, you can cook it. Stop making boring food. Don't make the same food every time, all the time. Mix it up a little bit. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I will definitely catch you on the next one. Take care.